Hey guys, Mike Bonfanti here with Financial Planning Sessions, and today I want to talk to you about the Rule of 72, which tells us how long it'll take for your money to double. I get a lot of questions based around how much do I need to retire, do I have enough to retire? So today I want to share a simple back of a napkin way to get a good idea what your accounts may be at retirement based on an estimated rate of return. The Rule of 72 is pretty simplistic, but I'm hoping to do two things with this video. One, illustrate how compound interest works even when you're not adding to your account, and two, give some perspective on how your investments can grow over time as you add to them. For those of you who are adding more than what I discuss here, there's financial planning tools on my website you can use to estimate what you can expect to end up with based on variables that you input. So let's get started. The Rule of 72 is a simple way to figure out how long it'll take to double your money based on an estimated rate of return. Since most people don't fiddle around with financial calculators all day, this is an easy way to approximate compound interest without a calculator. So here's how it works. Let's assume you have an average of 8% rate of return. What we do is take 72 divided by that 8%, which equals 9, and that'll be 9 years to double your money. So let's say you have $10,000 to invest. By year 9, you would have $20,000. In year 18, you'd have $40,000. By year 27, you'd have $80,000. And finally, by year 36, you'd have $160,000 off of the original $10,000. So pretty simple, pretty awesome, right? So let's take it a step further. Let's say you took that original $10,000 and added $100 a month to it. After year 9, you'd have $36,000 instead of $20,000. At year 18, you'd have $90,000 instead of $40,000. By year 27, you'd have $200,000 instead of $80,000. And by year 36, you'd have $425,000 versus $160,000. So since I love this, let's do the original $10,000 plus $250 a month. And as you see, by year 36, you'd have $800,000. Because I'm a big nerd, I want to do one more. Some of you watching may not have $10,000 and $250 a month laying around. So let's say you start with $25 a month, but you commit to adding an additional $25 a month every year. So in year 1, you do $25 a month. In year 2, you do $50 a month. In year 3, you do $75 a month, and so on. By year 9, you have $18,500. By year 18, you have $93,000. By year 27, you have $280,000. And by year 36, you have $696,000. So keep in mind that 8% number that I said before, I just pulled that out of thin air. You may want to be more conservative and say 6%, where that would take 12 years for the money to double. Or you could be more aggressive and say 10%, where it would only take 7.2 years for the money to double. I definitely caution not to listen to some of those people that say you're going to make 12% on average when estimating these numbers. If the person you're reading or listening to literally has no clients whatsoever to answer to, take it with a grain of salt. I hope this rule of thumb is helpful in doing a back of a napkin calculation for the potential of your investments, even when starting small. If you have any questions or would like to discuss what your situation would look like, please find me at bonfantiinvestments.com.